Pulling up at 400 miles an hour, Red 1 has just called the pilots into 9 arrow formation. You'll now see the jets closing to around 6 feet apart as they reach a mile above us, 6,000 feet in the sky, slowing down now to about 150 miles per hour at the top of the loop. As the 9 arrow, as they level off at around 400 feet above the sea. At the front of it is Red 1. He is squadron leader David Montenegro, and it's his 3rd and final year as the team leader. Monty's a former Hawk flying instructor and Tornado F3 air defense pilot. He first joined the Red Arrows in 2009 and left in 2011, having led the synchro pair. He then moved on to become an instructor teaching basic fast jet training on the Tucano aircraft. Now, in from the left, we're about to have some more red, white and blue. Let's have a big round of applause for Phoenix! Voice of Red 1 as he calls reversing right now with a very metronomic cadence in his voice, so the outside pilots in that very wide formation can anticipate pilots this year. He is Red 2, Flight Lieutenant Toby Keeley. Toby's a former Tornado GR4 pilot, but then he moved across to be an instructor on the Hawk, but not this version of Hawk, the Royal Air Force's newest advanced jet trainer, the Hawk T Mark II, a very modern trainer for teaching our 4th and 5th generation fighter pilots. Now to the right we have the shape of an aircraft form. 3 smokes are on as we get ready to fly the Spitfire roll. All 9 jets now going upside down at 2,500 feet at 400 miles an hour, and you can see the shape of the Spitfire as they go upside down. We've introduced the Spitfire roll this year to celebrate the 60th anniversary of the Royal Air Force's Battle of Britain Memorial Flight, or the BBMF as it's known, and the flight exists to commemorate all those who have lost their lives in service with the Royal Flying Corps or Royal Air Force since 1914, and their motto is "Lest we forget," arguably the most important motto of any military unit, and really must be remembered by all generations. Now Spitfire moving off to our left, and on the leader's left wing we can see Red 3. He's the next of our new pilots. He's Flight Lieutenant Dan Lowes. Lowesy is a former Eurofighter Typhoon pilot where he spent a number of tours on the front line and became a qualified weapons instructor. So now looking left, we've got 7 smokes on, getting ready for a brilliant manoeuvre. They're about to roll out towards us and fly Tornado. Reds 8 and 9 with the blue and red smoke start to roll around the other 7 aircraft. Red 1's about to make it even harder for these guys as he enters a 3G left-hand turn. Coming left now. Just finishing that last roll in that brilliant Tornado manoeuvre. You'll now see the smokes go off, and now we're about to see Reds 2, 3, 4 and 5 move to the very back of the formation, abeam Red 7's aircraft. Reds 8 and 9 will tuck in behind, and they are about to form the shape of a fabulous feat of British aviation engineering excellence. It is the shape of Concorde. I'm sure we all miss that amazing supersonic airliner, yet to be replaced. We've got our own take on it now as the white smoke comes on. Red 1 squeezing to around 4G. Let's have a round of applause for Concorde. Of the formation as we see it is new pilots into the team. We've actually got a former Red Arrows pilot returning to the squad this year. He is Flight Lieutenant Chris Linden-Smith. He's a former Tornado pilot and Hawk flying instructor. He first joined the Red Arrows in 2011. He left in 2013 having led the synchro pair, and more recently he's been flying this version of Hawk on number 100 Squadron, a unit that provides target training for frontline squadrons. So that's Red 5 at the top now as we look at it. 3 aircraft moving forward on each wing to form our trademark shape. 9 smokes, come on, get ready for the Diamond Quarter Clover. pulling up at 400 miles an hour at 4 times the force of gravity. Red 1 now twists this towards us through 90 degrees, and you can see the silhouette of our trademark shape. Again at around 150 miles an hour, slowing down. Red 1's twisting again to present that trademark Diamond 9 shape as the jets level off at around 500 miles an hour, positioning over to our front left. That now signifies the end of the first part of this Red Arrows display, where so far you've seen all 9 jets together with close formation aerobatics. We'll have wings, we split the formation into smaller sections of between 2 and 7 jets. You'll see a big T-shape being formed over the wind farm. That's known as Dagger. At the front of Dagger are Reds 1 to 5, named after Enid Blyton's famous 5. They are Enid, and at the back, Reds 6, 7, 8 and 9, collectively known as Jippo. That was the nickname of the gentleman who first led the back 4 aircraft back in 1968. So now, cameras ready, directly ahead, Enid at the top, Jippo at the bottom. The smoke is about to come on to start the second part of our display with the detonator. Enid, break, go, says Red 1. They split. Now keep your eyes on Jippo. He's a former Tucano flying instructor and Tucano display pilot. Operationally, Tom flew the Typhoon before joining the team. That's him on the right with the smoke on. He's followed by Red 8. Now look left, smoking is Red 7, chased down by Red 9. 4 jets descending to just 100 feet. Their closing speed is now 820 miles per hour. As we get ready for the Jippo pass. Smoke on, they go to full power and turn away from us now, pulling 6G or 6 times the force of gravity. Everything in these pilots' bodies is now 6 times heavier, including their blood, which wants to go from their brains to their feet. So they're working hard, trying not to pass out under the G-force. They point back towards each other now to fly the Cyclone. Once again, we'll see the synchro pair cross out the front in a manoeuvre known as the slingshot. But now look to your right-hand side to find the 5 jets of Enid. Get down, says Red 1. The wings of Enid drop down to form an inverted V shape to the right. Now look left. Here comes a lone jet. This is Red 9. He'll fly through this V in the goose. With the twinkle roll is Red 9, Flight Lieutenant Emmett Cox, who's in his 3rd and final year in the team. He's from New Zealand, but he moved to the UK in 2002 to join the Royal Air Force and became a Tornado pilot and Tucano flying instructor. Over to the left, Enid switched from colour to white smoke, climbing steeply, but now looks straight ahead to find the synchro pair. Synchro pulling up at 500 miles an hour and 5 times the force of gravity. With this high cloud backdrop, they put their red smoke on at 7,000 feet now as they draw a huge heart in the skies above Clacton. Keep your eyes to the top right of the heart. Here comes a 3rd jet rolling out. He's going to add a final touch. This is our Team Cupid today, Red 8 Flight Lieutenant Mike Bowden. Mike is a former Hawk instructor and Harrier GR9 pilot and Tornado GR4 pilot. There we go, here comes Mike, adding the final touch as Red 6, 7 and 8 finish their heart and spear. got to look for synchro again now, left and right with their smoke on, currently flying at 1,000 feet. They're about to drop down to 100 feet again, each pilot using the throttle to bring the aircraft up to 400. Back towards each other. They are going to fly the opposition barrel rolls. The white smoke is on, they drop down to be stacked top to bottom, reds 1 to 5. Now red 1 enters a left-hand turn, the following pilots use their feet to input a lot of rudder and swing the jets out like a pendulum in line astern. Normally our formations are flown with the odd-numbered pilots on the left and the even-numbered pilots fly on the right. But in this shape, it's the other way round. We've got reds 2 and 4 on the left, reds 3 and 5 on the right. But they're about to switch to their normal side, so they're going to do it like this. This is the slalom. Now we've got reds 2 and 4 on the right, reds 3 and 5 on the left, in a shape called battle, lining up various parts of red 1's aircraft to form this big V shape. Red 1's just called power. He's just squeezing some more throttle with his left hand, get more thrust from the engine with the red smoke on. Tightening to 4G now as Enid presents battle. To find Jippo. In from the right, this is the Hurricane. There with the coloured smoke rolling around, synchro who roll inverted and upright at different stages during that brilliant hurricane manoeuvre. They position off to our left, but now you need to look front right 45 degrees to find Enid.
Rolling out from the back level. Enid, right off. Don't skip over take off. Go. Easy.
Hold 45
Here we go, Enid pitching up in a shape called Leader's Benefit. They're about to draw a red, white and blue snake-like shape of smoke in the sky now as they fly the Python. Reds 2, 3, 4 and 5 switching to white smoke. Red 1 uses red in this second roll in the Python. On the far right of that shape is red 4. He's Flight Lieutenant Matt Masters, a second-year pilot in the team. He is a former Tornado F3 air defence pilot and Tucano flying instructor. So there we go, Python finishing off to our front left. Now look straight ahead for the 4 jets of Jippo. Reds 8 and 9 with the coloured smoke on. The Jippo break. It is smoke changing from blue to white on the left-hand side is red 7. He is synchro number 2. Flight Lieutenant Cy Taylor. Cy is in his second year in the team. He's a former Tornado GR4 pilot before he then moved across to fly the Typhoon, eventually becoming an instructor teaching new pilots how to fly an incredible aircraft. So we've got red 7 left, red 6 right, back to 100 feet they fly to perform the double rolls. Full go says red 6, they go to full power, coloured smoke, 6G, the upside down at 300 feet, back to 100 feet. right-hand side as they enter a left-hand turn. Now we need to look left and right again for the synchro pair and their final manoeuvre of this display. This time, red 6 comes from the left and red 7 from the right. Here they come with their white smoke on. They're closing at 800 miles per hour. They're going to cross 3 times in opposing 360-degree 6G turns. Synchro pair approach now, ready for the carousel. Coloured smoke on, they're pulling 6G, they've got a special inflating trousers that inflate around their legs to try and stop the blood going from their brains to their feet. They've just swapped smoke colour from red to blue and vice versa. Coming around the front, they're about to switch to white smoke now, please. Clacton, let's raise the roof, let's hear it for the synchro pair! In the distance, straight ahead, we've got 7 jets with the white smoke on, getting ready for the display's finale. One rolling, says red 1. He puts his red smoke on and pitches up to draw the mathematical symbol for infinity around the formation. This is the infinity break. You've been watching the Royal Air Force Aerobatic Team, the Red Arrow! They gather up as a 9-aircraft formation, heading back to Norwich Airport, where our team of engineers will now service the aircraft and ready for a transit down to Exeter Airport. And we're about to take part in a display at Sidmouth this evening. If you'd like to find out more about the team,